The live action One Piece is now the top viewed show on Netflix globally, with a booming 140 million hours viewed in its first week, which was between August 28th and September 3rd. That is just the first 4 days that it was on Netflix. You can see here that it topped Who is Aaron Carter limited series. It had 140.1 million hours viewed and 18.5 million total views. Netflix explains that a view is the total hours viewed divided by the total runtime. Values are rounded to 100,000. So obviously that's not giving you a one-for-one, like, okay, this one person watched this all the way through, right? It could be like they rewatched an episode or something like that, because remember, it's total runtime. And I'm not sure if they calculate that based on total runtime of the entire season and then divide it like that. It looks like that's kind of what they're doing. 140.1 divided by 7 hours and 34 minutes. Whereas, like, obviously you could have one person actually watch more than 7 hours and 34 minutes because they rewatched an episode or something like that. But nevertheless, still top of the chart, 140.1 million hours viewed. They also reported that the show placed in the top 10 in 93 countries and was first in 46 of them. Interestingly, it was not first in the United States. It was still bested by Who is Aaron Carter. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any. They don't reveal the, as they do here globally, they reveal hours viewed and views globally. They don't reveal it by country. So we don't know what the hours viewed or the views were just in the United States, but it was second in the United States. It was still beat by Who is Aaron Carter limited series. It did beat out a number of other things here: Live to 100, Secrets of the Blue Zones limited series, the Depth v. Her limited series, Ragnarok season 3, Suits season 1, Cocomelon season 8, Untold Swamp Kings, and Painkiller as well. But let's kind of look at this on a comparison point, because I think that 140.1 million is huge, and I think it is going to probably get into one of the top 10 shows on Netflix of all time. So if you look at the comparison here, we're going to start with Cowboy Bebop. I think that was the last live-action anime. It came out November 15 and November 21 back in 2021. That show only racked up 21.6 million hours globally in its first week. 140.1, huge difference, 120 million difference there. In Cowboy Bebop's second week, it actually increased hours viewed and went up to 36.9. However, by its third week, it had fallen to 15.2, and it was no longer listed in the top 10 by its fourth week in English TV. Looking at other popular series on Netflix, The Witcher Season 3 only saw subscribers view the season for 73 million hours in its first week when it debuted at the end of June. It did bring in 15.2 million views. So I do find that interesting. I probably has something to do, like, right, you have 73 million hour views. Obviously, One Piece doubled that with 140.1, but the views, it only had 3 million more. That's probably because the hours, just The Witcher probably just didn't have as many hours, because I think it was like half a season, right? They broke it up. I'd have to look at that, though. In its second week, hours viewed would decline to 66.5 million, and views would drop to 13.8. Third week, it dropped to 32.1 million hours viewed and 8.3 million views, and then it garnered 20.1 million hours viewed in its fourth week and 4.2 million views. So if you look at kind of the way it's been declining there, I do think it could get into the top 10 globally. You can see here the top 10 list here. Number 10 is Queen Charlotte, Bridgerton's story, 526.8 million hours viewed, 81.3 million views. Obviously, this is just TV English, so this doesn't include international productions such as Squid Game, which is obviously the number one. I think it's like 2.2 billion. Wednesday's only at 1.7 billion. But I do think that it can get into the top 10 here for English production and pass Queen Charlotte pretty quickly. Because again, we're already at 140.1 million. If it has the 9% decline like Witcher Season 3 did, you're still bringing in 127.4 million hours viewed in your second week, and then you're already at 267.4 million in just 2 weeks. That's already over half of the hours viewed. It's possible I think it's very possible that it actually outperforms Witcher Season 3. I know we just talked about how Rotten Tomatoes scores are manipulated and everything like that, but you can see that One Piece Season 1 is doing 96% audience score over there. And then The Witcher Season 3 is at 19% audience score. So even if One Piece is getting significantly boosted by a PR firm or something like that, the gap is still absolutely massive. And I think shows that we might see something more like Cowboy Bebop, where it actually sees an increase in viewers and hours viewed in its second week, instead of that 9% decline that The Witcher Season 3 did, which I think just makes it even easier to catch Queen Charlotte. So this show is doing really well on Netflix. And I saw a report that they already have a second script ready to go. They're just waiting for the strike to end. But let me know what you think of this season 1 opening week numbers for One Piece. Have you seen the show? What do you think of the show? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and want more of it, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell for notifications.
Subscribe for more.